This week in pop culture, Lil Nas X has started a lot of controversy with his latest video and his new Satan Nikes. Welcome back to Since You're Listening. This is Pop Culture with Chris, Trez, Darius, and sitting in for Kayla. Trey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. All right, okay. This video, let's y'all seen it?
Somewhat.
I loved it.
What is somewhat?
Somewhat means I've seen it, but I don't know if I wanted to see it, but I saw it. I saw it twice.
You liked it?
No, I saw it first time. Just see it. The second time to see if I liked it or not.
Did you like it?
I'm indifferent.
What?
So you don't know if you like it?
I don't think it's my role to like or dislike it.
What does that mean?
You're a viewer.
Right, it's your role to have your.
I feel like if I say I don't like it, then it's like,
You're
you don't
gonna
like it because you don't like it because it's
gay.
No. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm here to tell you, I do not like the video.
But what if I don't like it because it's
Wait,
gay?
y'all don't like it for two different reasons. What's your reason for not liking it? What's your reason for not liking
It just looked real satanic to me.
It scares you.
Yes.
You might have nightmares.
45 seconds in, I'm like,
Poor buddy. Aww.
But you know what? I can't say I don't like it because it's satanic. The visuals, it looked good. Very well made.
Like you put a lot of money into it.
A lot of money.
the visuals, it was good visuals,
Yeah,
but
I didn't like it because the whole time I was like,
Because he was twerking on the devil? Is that it?
Now when
Or was it that he killed the devil?
he did both.
He did.
Yeah. I'm
and
not.
then
Gonna,
he took over and Satan.
Yeah.
He got
Oh,
wings
the
too.
video made me feel slightly uncomfortable.
He said slightly.
Yes, Trey. Because all the gay stuff made me slightly uncomfortable.
Which one made you more uncomfortable, the twerking or the sliding on the pole?
Definitely when his package was in his face. That was very uncomfortable.
Favorite part. But
Oh, God.
Now imagine if I was at a concert and they try to do a dance to it. I gotta be like, no, I'm slightly uncomfortable. How about you? You comfortable?
it's always a story behind it. It's a whole story behind it.
What's the
There's
story?
a reason. The whole thing is satire, bro. He's trolling.
He is trolling
everybody in the video. The reason that the whole concept comes from everybody, all the hardcore Christians coming for him and always saying how he's going to hell and saying how all the gays are going to hell. So if he's going to hell, he's going to go to hell in style. And he's going to take over hell and be the king of it.
Now that makes sense why he put the crown on at the end.
Exactly.
The horns.
It's a purpose. The whole thing was about Adam and Eve. It was the story of Adam and Eve.
But just in his way.
Yeah, his interpretation of it, while also trolling people who always comes for him.
I think he won. He definitely won.
I love the video.
That video was like 50,000 views, 50 million views in 2 days or 3 days.
Exactly.
It hit 50 million? It hit 50 million?
It's at 36 or like 50?
I don't know.
It's-
It was supposed to stir up controversy. It was supposed to
It did.
make it talk. And look at what we're doing. We're talking about it.
And everybody talking about it.
Yeah, I think it's a good video. I like the video.
Oh, now all of a sudden, it's a good video. After the explanation, it's a good video.
I like the message. I like the visuals. Hey, let me just say this. I appreciate the fact that he spent so much money on the video. A lot of rappers, they don't spend no money on no video. They're like, look, I got me, my jewelry, and my cars. We got an iPhone. Let's do it.
And big booty girls.
I got my cousin. She just got her booty done. Let's do it.
Wow.
But everybody in the video was just him.
Yeah.
So somebody was like, he really doing social distancing well.
That's why he could probably have put so much into the movie, because like he had, just himself. He didn't need to have a whole bunch of people as a part of it.
Put what into the movie video?
As in the money how you have to do to pay people to be in your video. He didn't have to do it because it was just him.
You understand all the stuff he did probably cost way more than having people in there?
Chris, I'm saying is that he would have had more resources to do what he did because of that. It helped with that.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you, the people he would have hired to interfere with him, plus the visuals he had.
I know it would have been more.
Because those visuals, Trash, you a camera guy, visuals like that quality cost you some big money.
The whole face that he had when he's about to kiss himself right at the beginning of the video, I turned it off the first time.
See, I watch a lot of horror stuff as is, so none of this was kiddie. This is really PG.
You didn't think it was so slightly creepy?
It wasn't creepy at all.
I thought it was a little bit creepy.
At
Just a little bit creepy. Because it was like, the way the face was made was like,
The
ugh.
snake's lips would freak me out because it was like.
Yeah, it was like, just,
Yeah, it
But
was
see,
like the lips had Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm also an artist. So looking at that special effects makeup is very it was cool to me to see how a different take on how to do lips for a serpent. That was a serpent that tempted Eve.
Right.
In case you know.
Yeah.
But it was very cool to me to see how he looked and how everything, you know, how his interpretation of a serpent, basically.
Speaking of controversy and all the controversy that he's caused with the video, he caused even more controversy, in my opinion, with the shoes. According to CNN, they have only 666 pair. And
666.
Yeah. And supposedly they have real human blood in them. Now listen, some people don't believe it. I'm here to say maybe. You know, it's 666 pair of shoes. But the thing about it is, you know how many people done died recently who they could have just got blood from? It's Lil Nas X. He got money to say. He literally go to a nursing hospital and say, look, I'm gonna slide you 20 bands. Give me some blood. It's just that simple. So I won't just say, okay, it's kind of far-fetched for him to have real blood in the shoes. I won't say that. Hey, maybe he don't, but maybe there's something to say to sell it.
Maybe you just say it to sell it.
Maybe, but at the same time, it could.
But you know what? I think that's just it though, because think about a lot of legal issues he has to go through.
He got to go through. He.
Exactly. Like, oh, I just bought these shoes and I'm sick. I'm suing because blood got me sick. I'm pretty sure about that because the sickness started my feet.
Because what if the blood is on the outside of the shoe?
There's too many questions. You would put himself in that legal trouble.
But don't you think? I'm not saying I agree with Chris because I'm like, first off, with COVID and everything going around, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That don't mean nothing. Money is money.
saying.
He ain't got to touch it. He's selling the shoes.
Yeah, but it says his name tied to it, so he was gonna get sued.
I mean, I just think it's to promote. It's publicity. Like, I mean, I feel like this is my opinion. I feel like if you really worship Satan, you wouldn't be doing all that in the public's eye to say that you worship Satan. And the fact that he put the shoes out with the video, when the video came out, he would have been, I mean, and if you knew Lil Nas X, he is a troll king, bro. Like, he does stuff like this all the time, like trolling people and doing all that. I feel like all of it is just for publicity to get talking about Lil Nas.
I think I liked him. He was a cowboy.
Oh, that was
Old Town Road.
Oh, wow.
All right, look, the limited edition shoes was priced at $1,018 per pair, and they sold out in less than a minute. Nas takes to Twitter to say, all the backlash is putting an emotional toll on me. I try to cover it with humor, but it's really getting hard. My anxiety is higher than ever. And stream Call Me By Your Name on all platforms. He is trolling.
Nike is suing.
Nike is suing.
You're not gonna cut Nike out their own check. That's what you're not gonna do.
Well, but at the end of the day, he only got like $60-something thousand or something for this.
Was that a match you just did?
Maybe.
He said they got $60,000.
I mean, like, how much is? I ain't got no calculator on it, but
if it's 666 times 1,000, 6 times 1 is 6.
Oh, that's 600 and something. 600 and some thousand.
There you go, Chaz.
I don't know what
He said that's 6,000.
y'all know I'm a little slow. But yeah, he got over $1 million, over $500,000 for these.
No, because here's why it's Nike suing. I don't think Nike is suing Lil Nas X. I think they're suing the company he's working with. So here's how I go. Lil Nas X used. Well, Trez will put a picture of the shoe in my hand when he edits. Got these shoes from Nike. The company he works with. What they did is they take the shoes from Nike and they rebranded it. They put their own touches, put the writing, the symbol, and all that, and then they partner with Lil Nas X and sell it with his name tied to it. But what Nike is suing them for is basically branding, because they left the Nike check on the shoe. They ain't take it off the shoe, and they ain't make it look different enough to where people won't say it's Nike. So when they advertise the shoe, you see the picture, you see the Nike check right there. So now people are gonna think, oh, Nike is advertising these shoes, and they don't want no part in touching that. No part.
But see, this is the thing. Why would you keep the Nike? First of all, Nike gonna sell either way regardless.
Right.
You got Lil Nas X over on the 666 pair of these shoes. They gonna sell regardless. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I really don't understand why he left the check on there. But at the end of the day, I feel like he left it on there because that's how they gonna sell. Who finna buy a shoe with just
like a swear on it,
blood on it?
With this video alone, if he went through Nike, like
Nike wouldn't
right
do
way,
it. Nike wouldn't do it.
I feel like they would have.
No, I don't think Nike is known as a.
Nike should have been like, look, cut me a check, and I ain't gonna say that. We can just keep between us. We this is our shit.
They would have definitely tweaked it a little bit, and they probably wouldn't looked how they came out to look.
You said they look bad.
I mean, I ain't gonna wear them.
This is like a regular Nike. So it's not Air Maxes. The white ones, and they got like red writing. They got us like a star, and it's very plain. It's very plain. People, if you buy it, you buy it just off the strength of because Lil Nas.
Yeah.
Which is why I think they should have just got rid of the Nike check, because you're not gonna buy it because of Nike. You're buying it because of who's promoting it. So it's like they could take the Nike check away. They could make it look a little more different, so they would avoid the suing part. But now Nike is suing. The thing about Nike is they don't have to sue. They got so much more money. They don't have to sue, but they're just doing it so that way people learn a lesson. Like, hey, you can't take our shoes and do this and still have our brand on it.
Can't make a shoe from us and we make it.
Yeah, and then the thing about it is, Nike getting backlash from the shoe. Like, oh, for real, Nike, that's what y'all doing? Okay, let me take these shoes off there. Let me take this hat off. Because I went through the comments and see people like, oh, okay, well, if Nike didn't do it, okay, I can put my Air Max back on now. Because it's like,
People like, oh, so Nike not with the devil? I can go hoop now. I'm going to go hoop.
Yeah,
He said, niggas like, hey, where Adidas at? That